Hey guys, it's good to see you guys again. I know you guys recognize where I am. Mr. Hanson and I miss you guys. We want to say hello and we want to make sure that we are checking in with you guys and making sure you guys are getting some lessons, okay, on video and having a lot of activities to do. Hopefully you've been keeping up with our websites, okay? We're going to keep updating those. So we have about 6 more weeks, so we're going to try to get a couple of videos up every week for you guys. Sorry, there's been people shuffling in and out, so I keep checking over my shoulder here. First one we're going to do on our videos is we're going to do a throwing and catching, okay, exercise. Okay, so we've done a lot of these in PE, but we're going to do a few more with you guys, give you guys a chance to show off your skills to mom and dad, brother and sister, and even practice with them at home. Remember guys, as we go through this, we're going to focus on some learning targets or goals. First one, eyes on the prize. Make sure you're watching the ball, watching the scarf. Whatever you're tossing up and catching, that's what you are looking at the whole time. Okay, gaining fingertip control, catching below your chin, above your chin, before you take off and move, and while you're on the move, okay? As you move over here, okay? Learning targets for throwing if you want to throw with a partner, with mom and dad, okay? This one's not exactly required, okay, because we can't assume you have someone to play catch with, okay? But if you have something in your yard that you can throw, okay, that you can throw at, okay, this is what you want to be doing. Self-toss with your feet on the ground, which you already did. Rolling on the ground accurately. Soft toss at your target. Throwing at a pin or another kind of target. Maybe you're throwing at a tree, okay? Throwing for distance. Throwing with tempo. So distance means you're throwing far. Tempo means you're throwing fast or slow. And then high toss and high throw. High toss would be underhand. High throw would be an overhand high throw. All right, guys, by now you should have seen online to go with this video, there should be some checklists for you to follow to go down, and there's even some goals listed, right? Keeping your eyes on the prize, using your fingertips to catch and squeeze your object or your prize. Okay, so we're gonna go through some of these, okay, that are on your list. We're gonna practice focusing on catching above our head, okay, above your chin, so you're looking up at your object. You're gonna focus on catching below, okay? I'm using a scarf right now. If you don't have a scarf, you can use a towel from home, a little washcloth. You could use a piece of paper. If you don't have any of that stuff, okay? I've got a beanbag here, I've got some balls, and I'm in the gym, so obviously I have a whole bunch of stuff, okay? But you guys won't have all that equipment. If you need to use something big, like a bigger ball, okay, go ahead and use a big ball. Okay, and you can always catch with 2 hands, or you can try to do 1 hand and cradle it in here like. All right, guys, now is gonna be practice on your own time. So here's what we're gonna do. Your catching skills demonstration for yourself. Okay, you're gonna self-toss 25 times and catch it. 1 hand self-toss, okay, 25 in each hand. Add 1 or 2 claps before you catch it. So after you toss it up, clap, catch, okay? If you wanna do 2 claps, that's fine. Number 4 right here says add 1 or 2 special claps. If you remember, you can clap behind your back, you can clap between your legs, maybe you clap on your legs, maybe you tap your shoulders. Those would be the special claps. And then you want to catch with an object. So right here, she's got a baseball glove, okay? Maybe you have some football gloves or some other things you want to put over your hands and try to catch it. Maybe you have a little Velcro pad that you want to catch your tennis ball on, okay? If you don't have an object to catch with, okay, obviously you can just skip that one. Okay guys, now that you've had plenty of time to practice, you've had kind of a practice lesson, okay, we are gonna move through our final test, which is the paper that has the column down the side that starts with 25 catches. It's got 25 catches with your left, 25 catches with your right, okay, and then it works all the way down. It's got a picture of me juggling some balls on it if you can't figure out which one it is. I've got it taped right here. Okay guys, before we move on to our assessment, I want you to see this piece of paper here. This is gonna be your checklist that you're gonna go through. Remember, if you can't print it, that's okay. I want you to watch the next little short clip of me actually doing the assignment, okay, doing the work, okay? And then you can turn me off and you can just follow this checklist right down the thing. I'm not gonna do all of the 25, and some of them are gonna be 50 and a lot more, okay? I won't do them all in the video. You'll see me go through it, and then you can turn me off and you can go through your checklist right here. Remember, if you can't print it, that's fine. Just make sure you do them all. I'm gonna start by using a bean bag, but if you guys wanna start easy with a scarf or a towel, that's fine. Start up here, okay, work your way down. All right, I'll show you every single one of the moves, And then at the very bottom, you're gonna be able to be creative, kind of do your own thing down here. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy this one. All right, here we go. Hopefully everybody's got their ball, their scarf, their bean bag, whatever they have fits a balled up piece of paper. That was up to you, that was your choice. Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna do 25 catches with our left hand. Okay, and I'm only gonna do 4 or 5 with each. Okay, and you don't have to follow along with me totally. You could watch me go all the way through it, and then you can stop it, and then you can do your checklist on your own. After my 25, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna do with my right, okay? I'm gonna look at my sheet now that I've got my check mark in there, and it says 25 catches on the move. I'm not gonna run around the gym because you won't be able to see me on the video, but if you wanna walk backwards and do your catches, you're gonna do 25. If you wanna kind of move forward, if you wanna run around your yard, do your 25 on the move. Okay, the next one we're gonna do, we've done this in PE, we're gonna do clapping catches. So you're gonna clap before every single catch. And we're gonna do 25 of those, okay? Next one we're gonna do a double clap. So you're gonna go 1, 2 every time. And if you need to, remember you can get down. Don't throw your beanbag too high, because if you throw it too high, you have a lot more time to wait, okay? As you move down your list, okay, you're gonna do 25 catches that you create. So maybe you want to try to catch it on the back of your hands, or maybe you wanna touch your chest before you catch it, or clap on your legs. That's up to you. 25, create your own. All right, guys, at this point, you should be all the way down here, done with the scarf or towel. Okay, like I said, if you've been using something else, that's been fine, okay? Now we're gonna slide all the way down to the bottom of this page. Now, if you wanna move on to a harder object, I've been sticking with the beanbag. Hopefully you started with something a little bit easier, okay? I'm gonna stick with the beanbag the whole time, okay? If you wanna grab a ball or maybe a little bit bigger of a ball, okay, that's up to you. If you wanna stick with the scarf to make it a little bit easier for you, okay, because that's where your skill level is, that's fine too. Okay, so now we're gonna do 50 back and forth. Just like this, we're gonna go all the way to 50, okay? I'm gonna skip ahead, and now we're gonna go wrapping around for 1 minute, okay? And you can always switch directions with your beanbag as you go through, or your ball, okay? If you have a bigger ball, this one might be a little bit harder, but you're gonna go for 1 minute. If you do drop it, pick it up and keep going, okay? Now we're gonna do 25 catches with 2 hands, self-tossing and catching with 2, okay? Keep on cruising through. Now we're gonna go 25 with each hand, okay? So if you've already done this, this is gonna be good practice for you. If you just did it with me earlier, you're doing a great job. Now we can switch to the other hand after 25, okay? Now we're gonna do 10, 1 clap, and try to keep your throat nice and low now that you're really warmed up, okay? Now we'll go to 10 double claps. And you can toss it low. If you toss it higher, you're gonna have a little bit more time. It'll be a little bit easier for you. Okay. Now you're gonna do 10 behind the back claps. Okay, so you're gonna go behind your back before you catch it. Remember, eyes on the prize every single time. Okay, I'm sometimes focused on the camera, okay, because this is a little bit different for me. Okay, now you're gonna do 10 between the legs clap. So you can go every leg if you want. Okay, you could try to do 2 claps between your legs, that's up to you. Okay, now we're gonna do 20 combo catches. So maybe you wanna do a clap in front and a clap on your legs, or a clap in front and a clap behind before you catch it. Make it up on your own, 20 combos. So I'm gonna go behind my back, then in front, then catch it. Now I'll do the opposite. So that's 2, maybe I wanna do 2 of those. However you wanna do a combo, that's up to you. Maybe you just touch your shoulders twice. Maybe you want to try to touch the floor before you catch it. That's up to you. 20 of those, okay? Now we're gonna go with 25 1 object in each hand catches. So for this one, you'll need 2 objects. So all I have to do, I can do it nice and easy. I can do 25, 1 in each hand. If you need to go back to using scarves, so you have a lot more catches, or like I said, a washcloth or a piece of paper, okay, we're gonna do 25, but we're gonna do 2 at a time on that one, okay? And then the next one is your choice. So whichever one of those was your favorite, or maybe you wanna go back and do a bunch of them again, you have 50 on your own. On your own the whole way. And then the last one, we're gonna do 5 create your own catches. So in PE class, I see a lot of kids try to do a spin and catch. They'll do gorillas. I don't know what's your favorite. You're gonna try to create your own. Be very creative. Show mom and dad, show off your new skills, show big brother, big sister, baby brother, baby sister. That's up to you. All right, guys, by this time in the lesson, you guys should have gotten through all of these checklists, okay? Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know most of you, for you guys, this was a review, okay? Some of you, this was brand new, okay? Hopefully you guys challenged yourself. Hopefully you had some fun. Hopefully you got outside and got active in the sunshine, okay? Stay tuned for next week, and we're gonna do some nutrition, and we're gonna be working on some food groups and some nutrition labels, as well as watching Mr. Enos do a little bit of cooking. All right, see you guys next week.